How's everybody doing? Welcome to another video here on the Basketball Zone YouTube channel. Today we're going over the 4 riskiest prospects in the 2021 NBA draft class. To me, these 4 guys have star potential, but they also have bust potential. So without further ado, let's get to it. I do have these in order, so let's start off with number 4. I have Jonathan Kuminga. I know a lot of you guys are very high on him, and I still like him a lot. He's definitely in my top 10 on my big board. He's going to stay there because you really can't teach 6'8", 6'9". He's only 18 years old. Should have been a high school senior when he played during the G League, and he was a top 5 consensus going into this draft, but he has fallen as of late. The reason is because there is a lot of concern about just his overall game. How will it translate to the next level? Which is why I have him at number 4 as one of my riskiest players in the 2021 NBA draft. The fact that his jump shot is extremely inconsistent. He has ball security issues. His shot selection wasn't the best. Again, I explained it in my breakdown. A lot of it is because he was trying to impress and raise his draft stock. That makes a lot of sense. But still, the fact that his mechanics aren't very consistent has a lot of scouts and NBA teams worried. Now, he's 18 years old. Yes, he has defensive issues, but as I've said multiple times, I feel like a lot of the things he did were bad habits. Now, a lot of people may say he won't be able to break these things at the next level. I beg to differ. If he goes to the right team, I think he'll be just fine, and he does project to be that guy who was a very good one-on-one scorer, has really good athleticism, not supreme athleticism, but very good athleticism, and he does have some playmaking upside to his game. And those are all good things because that screams modern day star wing player in the NBA. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my take on Jonathan Kuminga. At number 3, we have Jalen Johnson. Like Jonathan Kuminga, he does struggle. He has those inconsistencies with his jump shot, which is worrisome. And then on top of that, if you add his reputation, how he kind of gave up on Duke and all the other teams that he was with in high school. Obviously, we don't know what really happened, why it happened. Only he knows, and maybe he was just doing what was best for himself and his family. But again, when you look at his jump shot on a small sample, he was 8 of 18 from 3. He only took 28 jump shots, and he was, I guess, solid with the catch and shoot, but he struggles off the dribble. He has a very bad burst, I would say. Not a great first step. And sometimes when you're playing in the half court and you have that size, that is worrisome, because if you drop this kid in the lottery, say he's a top 10 pick, say he's a top 9 pick, you're gonna expect him to be very impactful in year 1. And for whatever reason, I just feel like with all these question marks, I don't think he's going to be that in year 1. And maybe he's never that guy, but can he develop into a solid 3-and-D guy? Without question. He has the size, the athleticism, the gifts to be that guy. Is he going to be an alpha dog? I don't think so. I don't see it in his game. He's very quiet. He needs to limit his turnovers. In transition, I would say he's a good passer, not a great passer. He makes the obvious pass, but not the Cade Cunningham, Jalen Suggs, Scotty Barnes type passer. He is a solid passer, but I'm not willing to go anything over that. I like him a lot, but he screams bust as well. He can easily, with these type of tools, be a star, but if I had to choose, I would say he's more of a bust. But there is no reason why that we shouldn't think that he could be somewhere in the middle where he becomes a very good role player. And if he goes to the right situation, I think he'll be just fine. At number 2, we got Keon Johnson from Tennessee. I like him a lot. I love his attitude, his game, his approach to the game. But I have to be honest, the kid can't shoot. He has a bad feel for the game. He has trouble sometimes with his one-on-one separation. He's not finishing through contact as much. But I would say in transition, he's a menace. He's very, very good. He does have scoring upside because of his supreme athleticism. I mean, this dude is a freak. When I think about freaks in the NBA, Zion Williamson, Zach LaVine, LeBron James, Derrick Jones Jr., he has that type of supreme athleticism. He had a 48-inch vertical. That was so impressive. But with his strengths, I do think he will have a defensive impact. He's very good on ball. He's relentless. Again, I love his attitude. He's great in transition. He has a lot of elevation in his jump shot, but will it translate to him being a star? He very well could be a star in the NBA, but again, if his instincts offensively in the half court don't come to fruition at the NBA level, there is a lot of question marks in his game. There's a lot of reasons why a lot of people could think he may be the next NBA bust, especially if you take him in the lottery. Now, if you take him outside the lottery, I have no issues with that. And again, it's not that I'm low on him. I have him fairly graded on my big board, but he scares me because I really don't know how his game will translate to the next level. At number 1, we have Keon Johnson, who I think is a freak athletically. He has such high potential, and he very could well be a star in the next few years. I see him a lot like a Bam Adebayo, showing that versatility, being able to switch onto guards on the perimeter, being a very good rim protector. The problem is that at Texas, he'd only showed flashes of those things, right? He was very inconsistent in the paint. He was very inconsistent on offense as well. His jump shot isn't the best. His instincts on the court aren't the best. And a lot of it is because he just started playing basketball not too long ago. He's the type of player that if he gets drafted in the lottery to a bad team who doesn't know how to use him or develop him correctly, fans will just say, well, he's just a bust. But this kid has so much talent. It's just crazy to see it. But I really can't figure him out in terms of what his game will be at the next level. He said it himself the other day. I think I'm going to come in defensively right off the bat and be that guy. The problem is he needs to add strength. So he's going to get pushed around in the paint against the bigger guys. So I don't know if that's true because he's not going up against these college kids who are not that fast, not that athletic. He's going up against monsters every single night, especially if he gets drafted into lottery, because they're going to expect him to be very impactful in year 1. And I just don't see that happening. I think he's a project for at least 2.5 years. To me, it's very obvious that Keon Johnson is high risk, high reward, very low floor, but extremely high ceiling. That's how I feel about all of these prospects. To me, that is the reason why they are the 4 riskiest prospects in the 2021 NBA draft class. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, and if you guys enjoy this type of content, if you guys enjoyed this entire process of breaking down these prospects here on this YouTube channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to continue to help us in growing this channel. On behalf of the entire Basketball Zone family, I thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.